Horrible new allegations about Liam Payne and his girlfriend, Cassidy. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. You guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new, the whole vibe is like we're on a FaceTime call and we're just hanging out. And yes, girl, I know I look like the little boy from Up. I get it, girl. This is not a Halloween costume. This is my outfit of the day, bitch, okay? Listen, I want you to grab a snack. I want you to get comfortable. And I want you to just, be with me, girl. Let's just keep each other company, okay? Listen, there is this new blind item of Cassidy, girl. And, oh, my Lord, this is something that I find so incredibly disturbing and just so sad. And I'm like, what to believe? So this girl right here, she does blind items. Okay, blind items are like rumors that are, we don't know who it's coming from. We don't know who leaked it. Right? It's anonymous. Oftentimes, a lot of these blind items are real, and we do find out later on, like, oh, cheating allegation, and then they really cheated, or oh, divorce, and then they really get divorced. So some are very true. Some are very difficult to believe. And this is something that I'm like in the middle. I'm like, girl, what is happening? So the headline or the blind item was basically that allegedly Cassidy is supposedly, allegedly blackmailing Liam Payne's parents and blackmailing them with saying that if you don't give me money, I'm going to release certain information. And now supposedly Liam Payne's parents are saying, just say whatever you want. We're done with this shakedown thing. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And I'll tell you why I don't believe it. Cassidy, she does not need any money, honey. That's number one. No, seriously, if you want to go to the nitty gritty, I don't think she needs any money. Number two, the way that this girl has talked about Liam, the way that she has respected his passing, and her videos are always so incredibly tasteful, I highly doubt that she is doing this behind the scenes. And now a lot of people kept telling me the other day and got mad at me because, first of all, I called her the widow and that was a mistake. And then second, people were really upset because I was defending her. What makes me upset is you don't know her or Liam. You don't know them. So it is so crazy for people to be like, oh, it's her fault that she passed. No, it's not. He had an addiction issue, and that is so crazy, and it pisses me off that we lost another great soul to these fucking things, okay? And you guys know why I'm so passionate about it, because that is how my brother left this earth, okay? And it pains me because Liam was such an angel and he had such light around him. But unfortunately, he was overtaken by this, okay? But I don't think it's fair to blame his passing on her. Now, of course, you look at it and you're like, damn, like, had she stayed, like, what would have happened, this and that. I've always said this, like, if I knew, okay, because I think, and this is real talk, I definitely believe that she knew that he must have been into some substances. The daily mood changes of the person you spend your life with, okay? You would suspect something. You cannot tell me that you don't suspect it. Had I been Cassidy, I would have never left him alone, okay? Because you know what? I would have left, but I would have made sure I called somebody to be with Liam Payne because I would be terrified. She says she left because she wanted to go back to Florida to be with her dog, and she just has had enough. She was very homesick. And I would have... The thing is, yeah, it's like she says he was sober. The Roger Norris or whatever the fuck his stupid name was, also says that he was sober up till the day of the hotel where that one guy, the delivery guy or whatever his name was, the waiter. What was his name? I forgot his name, girl. But the waiter, basically is allegedly the one who gave him the substances. So, it pains me because, I remember in a video months ago, I said, had I been Cassidy, I feel like I would have just contacted his parents, contacted family, his management team, someone to just be around because supposedly Kate didn't like Roger Norris. So I think a lot of fans are just upset over that they feel like Kate abandoned him. And from the outside looking in, it does seem like she left him alone. And I'm with you on that, girl, because every day I struggle with regret that had I been there more for my brother, maybe he would still be here, but we can't live life like this. But what I'm judging is the way that she has talked about him, the way that she has dealt with him, and every time that the conversation is about Liam, which is not every day because she does other content, it's very respectfully done, and you can tell she loves him. In fact, she just found a letter that Liam had wrote to her. Check this out.
Okay, I literally just finished my makeup, so I'm really gonna try not to cry, but signs are so real. I find such light in signs rather than sadness. And I'm packing up because I'm leaving for Miami soon. I'm going through my old bags, packing what I want to take, what I don't want to take, whatever. I always have kept every single note Liam has wrote me, always. And I go into this one bag that I've not opened up in probably over a year. And there's a letter. And it literally says, I hate when we don't get to say bye. So ... Bye. I love you, Caitlin. Have the best day. Lots of love. Me, 444. And you know what? I don't really know how to end this video, but I guess, I don't know. It's made me happy. 1 year ago today, on October 12th, was the last day that I spent with Liam. And I come on here not to cry. I feel honestly extremely numb today. I woke up. I've actually weirdly never felt, I feel like, this numb. I actually think somebody could slap me across the face and I wouldn't even be fazed. So if I don't seem like I have a ton of emotions, that is why. But I wanted to make this video because I wanted to express how important it is to really remind your loved ones how much you love them. I know I always say it, but you never know what tomorrow brings. The last day that I was with Liam in Argentina before I left, my car was in the driveway. I was sitting on the couch just expressing to him how much I'm gonna miss him, how much I love him. Like, honestly, it's so weird to look back at because it was such a long, heartfelt goodbye. He looked at me and he said, Caitlin, you're gonna miss your flight. You're acting like this is the last time you're ever gonna see me again. And little did I know, it literally was the last time I got to see him. I'm so glad that me and Liam had that last goodbye the way it was. Just remember, you never know what tomorrow brings. And tell your loved ones that you love them. Hold them a little bit extra closer today. Bye, guys.
So I feel in my heart that I don't believe the blackmailing, so that's out the door, in my opinion. But I get why people are upset. You know, I really do get it. I feel like a lot of people are upset because they're like, I wish you would have just stayed with him. I wish you could have just stayed with him or made sure that there was someone responsible who loved and cared for him, around, so he wasn't alone. So I get you on that because I feel that too. But blaming her for his passing and now saying that she's blackmailing, like, I just don't see it, you guys. I read this comment saying that, what was it? Like, I think I did a TikTok on it. Here, let me put it here because this is something that I explained. So I made a video about Liam Payne's widow, Kate Cassidy, and I've gotten some comments, and I wanted to read this one. It says, Sebastian, I love you, but it's weird that you see through Haley, but don't see through Kate. They are both the same. So I have been on social media for 10 years. I've been doing videos for 10 years. I love celebrity culture. I think that spilling tea is something I just love to do so much, and I do it in my own way. I a year ago said many things about Kate Cassidy when this first happened. I connected to Liam's passing because I too lost my brother to substances, and unfortunately my brother's no longer with us. And there was something about Liam's passing that made me really kind of connect with it because of my brother. And out of anger, many times I said, I wish Kate would have stayed. You know, had she stayed, Liam would still be here. And as time goes by, I know how wrong that was. And I feel like grieving looks so different for everybody. You know, everybody has to understand that life goes on in the sense that, you know, there's still bills to be paid. There's still things you gotta do as a human being. A lot of people are really upset that she does videos and she's using her platform to talk about Liam and that she's getting money this way, this and that. She still has to pay for rent, electricity, and this was her job while she was with Liam. I don't see anything wrong with her expressing herself and actually talking about grief and normalizing the conversation surrounding grief. I think it makes people feel less alone. Everybody every day loses somebody, you know, and there is such a stigma surrounding it because you're like, I'm the only one going through this. You feel that way, you know, you feel like you're the only one feeling these things. And you know, some people choose to flip their life around completely in a really bad way. And so I guess my point is that I see that this is somebody who is grieving, who is using her platform to support, is using her platform to remember Liam, is using her platform to bring comfort to those who also have lost somebody, and normalizing the conversation surrounding grief. And she's actually doing something important with her platform, unlike others. So I think it's important to not judge people's grieving. I think it's important to understand that everybody is different. And I think it's important to back off because you don't know them personally. To all those people saying, she's not his widow and she's this and she's that. You don't know her. You never met her. You never met Liam. And if Liam was here, I don't know how much he would like for you to trash the woman he loved and the woman that he was about to get married to. So I think you got to check yourself and maybe get a hobby. So I just feel like, look, I feel this blind item is very harsh. It's very, very, very strong, and it's very scary. And I'm choosing not to believe it. I am going to say that, in my opinion, this is false. And, you know, it's his 1 year anniversary, and I think we should focus giving our love and our light to his family, to his son, to Kate. And I think blaming her for his passing is very, very, very unfair, in my opinion. So what do you all think about all of this? Let me know in the comments below. I love you all so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah.